2,600 families call St. Robert of Newminster their parish.
I love St. Robert's. This is the first parish that I've ever felt a community feeling with.
How many of you have a curfew?
If you come around this place on a Tuesday evening or during the weeknight, you'll see it packed with people.
We bury people, we marry people, we baptize people, I counsel people. It's a gathering place for the church in Ada.
St. Robert's is the largest parish in the diocese, and according to a recent study, it will remain the largest and consequently the most active parish for years to come.
Part of building Christian values is also investing in Christian values, and we need structures and facilities to do that.
St. Robert's has a rich history and a promising future. The roots of the parish began in the 1830s when Ottawa Indians built a small Catholic chapel in Ada Township. After World War II, in the early 50s, growth east of Grand Rapids justified a parish in Ada, and there's been nothing but strong growth since.
We are just a large parish of young people, of young families. We need to be a place that serves our people.
Serving people with an active prayer life. There are 4 weekend masses and daily mass in the chapel. Serving people who are active in St. Robert's ministries, including Habitat for Humanity, the sister parish in Haiti, and God's Kitchen.
If you're working with people, cooking and serving others, and then you see them in church, it's a great feeling.
There are social opportunities at St. Robert's, appetizer night, euchre. You can also teach faith formation classes and watch children blossom until they take over leadership in the youth groups.
I feel like without the youth program, a lot of the kids would, not be faithfully where they are today.
All the work and all the services that support the community of St. Robert's have created a need to take the space the parish already built and make it serve the parish community better. The campaign, Growing in Faith Together, will make these changes possible.
There's a misconception that most of the money that this parish receives goes directly to the Archdiocese. It doesn't. It goes here in our parish in order to fund the different programs that we have going on. And this is a capital campaign which has to pay for the construction of what we want to do.
The entrance facing Ada Drive, the entrance for parish office would come right into this area.
What Father Len and parish leaders want to do is turn the old church into office space for staff. Currently, parish staff is jammed into tight quarters, and the pastoral care minister is in a former confessional. The current nursery space is inadequate and near Father Len's office, which is where he needs to meet with parishioners in private so personal needs can be met. The plans also call for an appropriate and marked main entrance to the new offices off Ada Drive.
If you came to church on Sunday and maybe didn't have a particular need, you might say, what's the problem? Why would we have another campaign? What's wrong with our facility? But if somebody died in your family and you were coming to me to plan a funeral, if you're coming to meet with somebody about pastoral ministry, if you needed counseling, if you were working an annulment, and you came to meet with me, wouldn't you want to be able to find me?
The main entrance for the church, I think, will be a wonderful thing, especially for people who maybe are new to the faith, who are looking for a church, and you go and there's no one to welcome you, then maybe you walk away. But if you walk in and it's welcoming, then maybe you go further and you make that decision, whether it's to become Catholic or join this church or become more involved.
In addition to the marked entrance, a reception area, and office space, the $4.1 million campaign will raise money to retire the nearly $1 million in debt from the last building project, which left a large empty space on the second floor that's been dubbed the airplane hangar. Paying down the debt costs the parish nearly $15,000 every month, and this empty space will serve the parish infinitely better when it's filled with students learning about their Catholic faith.
But this would become then, the second floor of the faith formation wing. All the classrooms are downstairs, a second floor of classrooms upstairs with parish library.
St. Robert's is a young parish, and that means many faith formation classes. More than 1,000 students participate. In addition to constructing the needed classroom space, the Capital Campaign will build a wonderful nursery for the babies and toddlers belonging to parents who want to worship in peace. The middle and high school students in the parish are active in service ministries and encouraging faith in a world that challenges it from every direction.
A lot of people are out partying, doing drugs, alcohol, stuff like that. And what we have done here, the church, they allow us to come here as like a kind of like a safe house. It's a clean environment. Like everyone's here who has the same values as you do. You can watch movies, play games, and you don't have to feel uncomfortable and you don't have to become vulnerable to what everyone else is doing outside.
It's what St. Robert's is doing inside that matters, inside the church and its building, and most importantly, inside people's hearts and faith lives. The Growing in Faith Together campaign is about giving a gift to the parish, to its present ministries, and to its future promise.
We would call people to look into themselves and to say, at this time where God has put me, this is my parish church community. And how can I be involved with it?
In looking at the total budget that they have, the total obligation that people can make, I think if everyone gives a little to their means, challenging means, I think the campaign can be successful.
For Catholics, it's about looking into your heart. We do talk about sacrificial giving, that it somehow makes a difference. But for every family, and every person in the parish, it is going to be different. And it's going to be that searching out and praying before God and asking how we're called to respond. If this is our church and if this is our parish, some way to be part of it is to say, yes, Lord, I come before you and this is my response.